This is the first thing that I ever modified my Defender with. It's a very iconic look to have a snorkel or raised air intake on your vehicle, and a lot of people want them and they look fantastic. They're really easy to fit. I think I fitted mine on Southport Beach with a drill and a rivet gun. Yeah, pretty sure I did that. And it stayed on there for a long time, and I went to Africa with it. So, you know, at the end of the day, not a lot of water in Africa where we went, in North Africa, so perhaps that's why I chose it to be an air intaker, not a snorkel. So basically you've got two main parts. You've got the bit that goes onto the wing, you've got the extension. You connect the two with this piece of flexi hose, which actually looks quite good quality. Doesn't look too hard, it's quite flexible, quite soft, because these are out in the sun a lot. And when they get baked, if they're really low quality material and they're already quite hard, they're just going to go brittle and crack. If you're going to buy a budget part, it's so easy to make that part a lot better yourself. For instance, I don't know if you can see here, but if I show you this, can you see where the paint's actually missing? Where the weld, where it goes underneath this snorkel, there's actually no paint on there. So it's been painted in the factory and they've just completely avoided that section there. Now, you could quite easily repaint these, and what I'd recommend is buying some Raptor. So U-Pol Raptor. I've done whole vehicles in this stuff and it is fantastic. Now, if you don't like the shiny finish as well, such as like on your wheel arches and things like that, you've got that matte finish on your Defender if they're original, on your bumper, nothing's too shiny. If you wanted to paint these with Raptor, you'd literally just make them last probably twice as long with that process alone. So yeah, well worth just giving them a paint. You can even see on here, look, where they've hung it in the factory to paint it. They've not even painted underneath where the wire's gone to hang it up like this. So you could make this product a lot better very easily with a can of U-Pol Raptor. You can get it from Halfords, you can get it from LR Parts, I think. There's loads of people that sell it. Just get it online, spray it on, and that is going to last you a lot longer. Now, just because you're only getting the outside system doesn't mean that you can't modify the existing pipework on your Defender to make it into a snorkel. So it would be an raised air intake and a snorkel. But you've got to make sure that it's watertight. So you're going to have to invest in some really good mastic, some really good silicone. I'd recommend Tiger Seal, 100%. That's the best thing I've ever used. You want to be bonding this with a seal all around here onto your wing. You need to take the internal ducting out from your wing. You need to refit that with the Tiger Seal, make sure it's all sealed. And then every join, every pipe that's connected along the way, you want to make sure that's sealed with some Tiger Seal. I think in the past what I've looked at is in just using the actual internal piece and then just getting another one of these flexi pipes. Again, I'm pretty sure LR Parts sell these flexi pipes separately, or you could just go online and buy one that's not for this specific task. We can get them in different lengths, but all you've got to do is make sure it's sealed this end and this end where it goes onto your airbox, and you've got yourself a snorkel. So just make sure that everything's sealed. You even have to seal the actual airbox itself. So if you want to go for a budget option which is as visually iconic as the Defender itself, there's that many vehicles out there which have got these fitted, this is not a bad option to start with. 86 quid, easy to fit, and you could make it into a snorkel with a bit more adaptation. But just remember to give it that coating of paint and treat it to some love before you put it on the vehicle, because otherwise it's just not going to last more than a year or two.